with Cross Country Mortgage here. This morning's video is about, should I buy points? However, before we get into that, if you could click on the like, subscribe section, make sure you don't miss out on any future updates or videos, and also make sure to leave us any comments or questions and we'll be happy to respond. So the question we get now with a rising interest rate environment is, should I be buying points? What that means is, if rates are, and we'll just use some examples, 4%, and I want to buy my rate down, should I pay extra money in order to buy my rate down to a lower interest rate? So for the sake of this video, we're going to use a quick scenario. We're going to assume a $250,000 loan amount at 4%, and that would give you a payment of $1,194. And you came and you said, hey, I'd like to potentially buy some points down. And what a point means is, when we talk about 1 point is 1% of the loan amount. So on a $250,000 loan, you'd be looking at $2,500. So if you wanted to buy 1 point down, that means that that means that's the cost. That does not mean what you're buying down in interest rate, and that's a confusing thing for some individuals. But what that means is, you're going to pay $2,500 or 1 point to buy your interest rate down a bit. And what 1 point typically equates to, and it can be up or down from this, but it's usually about 0.25% in interest rate. So if you paid 1 point, you might go from 4% to 3.75%. So the difference, if we took that same $250,000 loan amount and went from 4% down to 3.75%, the payment at 3.75 is $1,158. Now remember, the first payment at 4% was $1,194. So the difference between those two is $36. If we take that $36 and divide that by the amount of money that you paid to buy that interest rate down, you would come out with basically a monthly recovery of 70 months, or in years, it would take 5.83 years to recover what you paid of the $2,500 down for that 1 point, to recover that amount in your savings of your payment. So here's the question: how long are you going to be in your home? So a lot of times when you're asking if you should buy points, the question we would ask is, what is your plan for your home? Now, the typical family moves every 5 to 7 years. If you're not going to be in your home for longer, in this case, than 5.83 years, then it may not make sense for you to buy that interest rate down. Now, on the flip side, if this is your forever home and you plan on being in it forever, then it may make sense for you to buy that interest rate down, that 0.25 point or even further, if you feel like that savings is there and you're going to be there for a long time. So a good mortgage advisor would help you understand where those break-even points are, how much money you're paying to buy that interest rate down. But this just gives you a rough idea and an example of what it might look like if you were going to pay that interest rate down a bit by buying points. If you have questions, we're happy to answer those. You can reach out to us at ccmmichigan.com, or you can reach us at the local office of Cross Country Mortgage here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hope this video was helpful. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.